Hello again, everybody! Zack Attack is here with the attack line for Monday, January 28th, 2013. Alright, let's kick off with your number one movie of the weekend. After only one weekend, Mama just got kicked off after a week by Hansel and Gretel. I just like to say it that way. Anyway, Hansel and Gretel Go Witch Hunter debuts at number one this week. The other two major movies that came out this week bombed, as Parker only made $7 million, while movie 43, despite big stars, everyone didn't care about that. They care more about the stupid plot, lack thereof, and of course that movie bombed with only $5 million. Speaking of movies, movies and TV were honored at the Screen Actors Guild Award late last night. Of course, I missed that because of the Royal Rumble, which I'll talk about a little bit when I talk about Raw tonight, which not looking forward to it that much. If you saw my review last night, big honors in the TV department. 30 Rock in its last ever award show, winning Best Actor and Actress in a TV comedy. Tina and Alec won those awards for the last time. But my beloved Martin catched up after losing the Golden Globe to Girls, beat everybody for Best Cast in a Comedy Series, while the Homeland dominated Best Actress for Claire Danes in a Drama Series, but Bryan Cranston for Breaking Bad winning Best Actor in a Drama. Best Cast in a Drama, where it makes kind of sense. Downton Abbey won that award, while Kevin Costner won again for Best Male Actor in a TV miniseries or movie. Same with Julianne Moore winning Best Actress in a TV miniseries or movie, like she did at the Golden Globes and the Emmys. When it comes to movies, all go winning Best Ensemble in a movie, while Daniel Day-Lewis and Jennifer Lawrence, predicting the Oscars, won the same awards they did at Golden Globes, Best Male Actor and Best Female Actor in a movie. Of course, Jennifer for Civil Linings Playbook, Daniel Day-Lewis and Lincoln. And Anne Hathaway won Best Supporting Actress for Les Miserables, but actually Hugh Jackman lost to Tommy Lee Jones, who wasn't even there for Best Supporting Actor, because Tommy, like many others, was sick with the flu, or like Jennifer Lawrence had, walking pneumonia. Jennifer Lawrence had a wardrobe malfunction, but she denies it. Like I said, I didn't see the Screen Actors Guild last night because of the Royal Rumble. So there you go. Congrats to all the winners at the Screen Actors Guild Award taking place last night. On a side note, thoughts and prayers go out to Brazil. Nightfire. A fire happened in a nightclub that killed like a couple people. I don't know, like 200 people. I lost count. But thoughts and prayers go out to those who were affected in the Brazilian nightclub fire. Just wanted to make that known. Now, on with news about Frank Ocean and Chris Brown getting it on in a fight. Apparently, there was a fight going on last night, according to several sources, especially TMZ. Frank Ocean and Chris Brown got into a fight last night outside an LA recording studio. Sources close to Brown blamed Ocean for starting the brawl, which they said was over a parking spot. Well, that's stupid. Fighting over a goddamn parking spot. That's weapons for him. And R&B singers, but like especially Brown, an idiot. Ocean allegedly said, "This is my studio. This is my parking spot," after he and his entourage blocked Brown from exiting. Brown's people claim the Cisco channeling singer went to shake Ocean's hand and got jumped by Ocean's buddies. Then a pop royalty rumble reportedly ensued. Ocean suggests Brown instigated the incident. Ocean wrote on Twitter that he got jumped by Chris and a couple of guys, LOL. He added, "Cut my finger. Now I can't play with two hands at the Grammys." Apparently, Frank Ocean's now confirmed on Twitter with that post that he's going to perform at the Grammys. Therefore, all 5 Album of the Year nominees, he, Jack White, Black Keys, Fawn, and Mumford & Sons will all perform. So anyway, TMZ also reports that police arrived and spoke with Ocean. Brown had already left. The fight allegedly involved 6 people. There's already been bad blood between Brown and Frank Ocean, fighting on Twitter about, of course, Frank Ocean being gay and all, which I support because some of my friends are in that circle, gay, lesbian, bisexual family. So there you go. Stupid that these two egos had to fight over a goddamn parking spot. But anyone can fight over anything, especially if it involves Chris Brown, the most infamous guy next to Tiger Woods. Anyway, so there you go. Frank Ocean, Chris Brown got it on over a parking spot. That's weird and stupid. Now, on with sports news. Pro Bowl took place last night. Missed that also because of the Royal Rumble. NFC won with 64-34. Makes sense with Aaron Rodgers being quarterback. And it was like delayed for a half hour because of rain. So there you go. That's my thought. That's the result of the Pro Bowl. Super Bowl next Sunday. Go 49ers. All right, on the other sports, including Bellator and UFC, which had events over the weekend. Bellator had their second Spike event. I thought the week before was better, but this past Thursday after TNA, I missed the first two fights. Ben Saunders against Kofi Adzitsu, so I missed that a little bit because I was watching the making my TNA review. I saw a bit of Lima and Tusev, but it was like ended by a TKO because Lima kept kicking him and getting him injured. Well, King Mo made his official Bellator debut last Thursday and destroyed Pazivasla Masai, some weird guy's name, in the first win of a TKO victory. And Ben Askren, I made fun of him. I bitched about him because I was at a Bellator event in Caesars and his fight sucked because it was boring. You know what? Askren kind of brought it this past Thursday. After he had some decent ground and pound, he beat the crap out of this Carl Amasu guy for the welterweight championship. I wanted to lose, but you know what? Carl tried his best, but of course, Askren was just on top of him with the wrestling skill. Ground and pound. He didn't even ground and pound Lima, from what I saw. Just took him down and that was it. But Askren just literally elbowed him, punched the hell out of him, and retained the welterweight championship. Now this past Saturday, for the second Saturday in a row out of 3, was a UFC event. This time on Fox. I saw the prelims as well as the main fights on FX. When it comes to my favorite fights of the prelims, has to be Sean Jordan against Mike Russo in the heavyweight division. Russo wasted a lot of energy. He really beat the crap out of Jordan in the first round. Wasted a lot of energy going for the quick finish, which cost him in the end with Jordan getting the victory in the second round. Another decent fight was Pascal Kraus taking on Mike Stumpf. Kraus beat the crap out of Stumpf. And Clay Guida won over Hatsu Aoki. It was kind of a controversial split decision because people counted Clay winning because he was more on the defensive, taking down Hatsu, despite Hatsu having a lot of strikes. But they scored it because of the defense of Clay Guida. Now on to the main fights. First in the featherweight division, Ricardo Lamas taking on Eric Coach. Now this fight to begin the main card, Fox, was a decent fight to begin the round. Lamas was dominant over Coach, and Lamas got the victory. Possible match for him down the line for a title. Speaking of possible matches for a title, a match that I thought was going to be a match tonight. Anthony Pettis taking on Donald Cerrone in the lightweight division. Pettis got the victory by beating the crap out of Cerrone with a TKO body kick. That was a great. It was almost like Benson kick again. The big quad kick he did to Benson. But Pettis got the victory, and he wants that title shot after being screwed out of the lightweight title shot. Pettis hopefully will get his title shot now in a possible rematch against the guy he did beat for the WEC lightweight title, Benson Henderson. If he ends up defeating Frankie Edgar. Wrong title. That's Benson already defended his title. It's going to be Aldo against Edgar this Sunday. But Benson already defended his title a month ago against Nick Diaz on the last Fox event. So Pettis will probably get a shot eventually. Now on with the light heavyweight co-main event. Glover Teixeira against Quinton Rampage Jackson. Rampage looked good in the beginning, but Glover Teixeira indeed beat the crap out of Quinton for the majority of the fight, which led to a Glover Teixeira victory, a big victory for him, in a 16-win winning streak turned into a 17-fight winning streak. In our main event, it was Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson taking on John Dodson. Very decent stand-up fight. Dodson had a shot to knock out Johnson early on, but of course, like Russell, Dodson used a lot of energy and could not get the job done. Same with Johnson, dominating most of the other rounds. Very brutal, intense main event, but Johnson couldn't finish. the fight, but indeed retained the title by unanimous decision in a decent main event. So it was a great night on Fox. I actually thought it was kind of better than Royal Rumble. And final night was the main event. Demetrius Johnson against John Dodson. Yes, it deserved it. It deserved the main event fight of the night because it was a decent, great, exciting, back and forth kind of matchup. Knockout of the night went to Anthony Pettis, deservingly so. And submission of the night went to Ryan Bader, who submitted the janitor, Vladimir Matyushenko, in a quick match in the prelims. Now, on to my WWE Raw preview for the night. The aftermath of the Royal Rumble. If you didn't see my review last night of the Rumble, I'm still in mixed emotions about it. You know, Rock won the WWE title last night, ending Punk's reign. And of course, to everyone's dismay, including mine, John Cena won the Rumble. So I'll get through all of that in the top 5 questions that must be answered tonight. Question number 5. Will any of the people who returned last night at the Rumble return tonight on Raw? Now, last night during the Rumble, we saw the returns of Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, and surprisingly, Chris Jericho. I read that Chris Jericho is, yes, back full-time with the WWE, following a couple months off, following leaving in August after SummerSlam. Of course, he returned last night as number 2, opposing Dolph Ziggler at number 1. And put on an impressive showing at the Rumble last night. So I'm glad to see Jericho back for a little bit, but hopefully his storylines are better this time than his last storyline with Punk for the title. So we'll see what Jericho does in his comeback, and we'll see if Mysterio and Sin Cara, who also returned last night, will return on Raw tonight. See what goes down there with those 3. And of course, Goldust and probably all them guys will return. A Godfather will probably have more one-timers. Too bad Christian didn't return. Now on with the number 4. What will go down during a job evaluation by Vince McMahon on Paul Heyman. Now, it said last night on Twitter or something that Paul Heyman will receive a job evaluation from Vince McMahon tonight, especially after what happened last night with the Shield getting involved despite the lights being out and not being able to see him. Heyman will be job evaluated, and probably more evidence will be revealed that Punk and Heyman are indeed involved with the Shield and all Brad Maddox. Alright, question number 3. What will happen now to Ryback and CM Punk? Now, I didn't mention this during the review of Rumble last night. I forgot to mention Sin Cara came back in my review. I also didn't mention my opinion that after Cena eliminated Ryback, because Ryback and Cena were the final 2 last night at the Rumble, I forgot to mention this, that I think that Ryback's push is over. Basically, John Cena throwing him up the top rope was the equivalent of Cena saying, "Sorry, Ryback, your time is over. Dun, 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 Super Cena's back, motherfucker." Anyway, that's what I think about that. It was a more literal throwing out. Not just throwing him out of the ring and throwing him out of the Rumble, but throwing out his push, and now Ryback will probably be demoted to probably a mid-carder again. After getting a little bit of a push, Cena basically pushed him aside. His big ego wants to win the Rumble and basically take on The Rock for the WWE title and WrestleMania. Probably announced that tonight. Question number 2 now. Will anything be announced for the Elimination Chamber? Probably not. They're going to focus more on Rumble Aftermath, and of course, what will lead to question number 1. So we'll see if anything happens with the Elimination Chamber. Probably not. And question number 1. Will Rock Cena 2 be officially made tonight? Despite everyone's dismay, Rock did win the WWE title last night. Cena won the Rumble. Now there's been lots of spoilers saying that Rock and Cena was going to face off at Mania. And unfortunately, that is going to happen. Now, I'm a big Rock guy, and I'm a fan of Cena's. Not exactly. You know, I used to be a fan of Cena's. Now I hate him. So, I loved the feud last year, but we don't want another feud between them, you know? They're not having guys like Ziggler get the main event spot. You know, the main event's now Rock and Cena. And with Brock Lesnar set to come back against Triple H, I hate to say this, Mania 29 is probably going to suck. You know, it's going to suck. So, hopefully the world can be a little bit fast, but with Rock and Cena now in the main event, who fucking knows? What will happen in the Rumble Aftermath? Find out tonight on Raw at 8, 7 Central on USA Network. That is it for the Atakline for today. See you all later for my Raw review tonight. You've been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much. See you later. Yeah.